think with Harry, I would really struggle to have dealt with what he's been through. You know, he was a meme.
Some of the Harry Maguire quotes, by the way, because I know both of you have spoken fondly about him. He spoke after the game and he said, "It means everything. They'd had the better of us over the last few years and it's not been good for our club. We've not given our fans enough days like today. So it's been a long time coming to this ground and picking up 3 points." It has been a long time, hasn't it, Wayne? You must remember the last time.
Yeah, lovely moments going at Anfield, always nice scoring the winners. But that has been too long, 2016, yeah. I seen a picture on Man United's Instagram today of that, and like it surprised me because I thought we had one there since then, but obviously not. So yeah, no, listen, Harry Maguire is, for me, today shows why he should be in the World Cup squad, and I really mean that. I think he's so important, and I heard Jimmy Floyd-Hasselbank speaking about him, his leadership in that England squad, and you know how much of a leader he is, and players look up to him and stuff. And exactly the same at Man United. You know, he could have completely down-tooled and wanted to leave the football club when he got the armband taken off him, and that's not easy for any player. And you know, just your self-pride is takes a massive hit when that happens, and for him to stick there and you know, go and support Bruno as captain and then not play every game, come on the last 10 minutes of games, and today come in and play really well again and show that leadership, and you know, and he's a threat as well. Set pieces are so important in football. So that's the reason I think, you know, for England, I'd certainly take him for the World Cup for that reason. So I'm delighted for him, and he's right. You know, I have family Liverpool fans, a lot of friends who are Liverpool fans. To have that bragging right,
how Colleen was tonight.
She's okay. She's not too much, but I'm sure Jamie Webster, as we spoke to last time, is very down right now, so which I'm very pleased about.
He's not writing any songs tonight, I'll tell you that much.
Can I just ask you quickly, before we move on from Harry Maguire, I've spoken about it outwardly before from covering England the last few years. I know he's not in the squad now and hasn't been for a little while, but I've grown really fond of him because he's always incredibly polite. It feels like with him, what you see is what you get. He's quite an honest lad. But what's he like from what you know of him? Because I know you know him well, and you know him off the pitch too, don't you?
Yeah, no, listen, he's a great lad, and
when you say great lad, what do you mean? Like, what's he like?
No, so listen, he's genuine, and he's honest and truthful, and you know, up for a laugh at the right times as well. And but I think with Harry, I would really struggle to have dealt with what he's been through. You know, he was a meme for years. You know, you had, I think I seen in Parliament
it's horrible.
Over in Africa somewhere, where you know he's getting brought up in that and they're laughing at him. So for him to have dealt with so much and what he's dealt with, he's incredibly strong-minded to be gone through that. Then, as I mentioned before, getting the armband taken off him, and you know, people laughing at him, and you're like, this guy's, you know, been in World Cup teams of the tournament and being incredible for England, being really good for Man United, and it was completely unfair, and it was bullying. He was getting, you know, bullied from all over the place, and for him to have dealt with that and got through it and stuck with it, you know, you'd have to say, you know what, that's a strong human being, and you know, and that's not nice for his family as well. I know his parents and his family. So for him to get through that, and his family to get through that, and come out the other side and show his ability and quality and strength, I couldn't be happier for him.
Okay, do Manchester United fans really appreciate him? Do they laugh? Do they understand how important he is, like Wayne's saying?
I think there was a period of time, I think, where everybody joined in on the bullying, unfortunately. But I think over the last couple of years, I know I myself, and I know there's a lot of other Man United fans that really, really love him now. I think when you see, I mean, all the things that Wayne mentioned, but when you see the resilience, when you see somebody that's got a love for the club as well, and he always shows up. He always shows up in the big moments and stuff as well. And listen, Harry Maguire in a back three, he's sublime. That honestly, like the way you've seen him play for England in a back three as well, he's brilliant. And I think the issue is we don't see Harry in the media a lot. And what I mean it's different when you're doing a post match interview or whatever, but when he does like long form interviews, I think he did one with Rio, and I saw a different side to him, and there was like certain clips I saw that United put out on their social media channels of him interacting with like some children and stuff, and you saw a different side to him, and it really humanized him, I feel like, to a lot of fans as well, where you were like, oh, actually this is the mind state of the person that we have here, and he's a brilliant character, and it feels like he's the kind of person where you only realise how valuable he is once he's not at a club anymore.
I wonder if that there's a bit of that with England as well. I don't know. There's a lot said about Jordan Henderson being in the squad, but I do feel, I completely agree with Wayne. I would love to see Harry Maguire back in that squad.